good afternoon.
Mr. Kumar, now that Israel has already stirred the pot. I mean, if you look at the damage that it has done, the Iran's army chief is dead, and so are the 6 other nuclear scientists who have been declared dead. I mean, in retaliation, Iran can also retaliate back with equal fervor. Where is this leading to? What can we expect going ahead?
In my view, thank you for having me here first. In my view, what you are witnessing is a full-scale war. Till now, we have witnessed a proxy war or a war of asymmetrical kind where Israel as a state was fighting with Hezbollah or Gaza, Hamas, or Houthis. But now it's an interstate war. And this war is very complex, much more complex than even Russia-Ukraine, because this is a kind of existential crisis. The way the two states see it, both Israel and Iran, they see it each other as an existential threat. So it's an ideological war. It's a geopolitical war. The religion also comes into play, and two very powerful states are at war now. And the way Israel has attacked, it has sent a message that is ready for a full-scale war. It has attacked the nuclear facilities, or several, at least 6 nuclear facilities have been targeted, and the primary one, apart from the primary one, the other 6 facilities have been targeted. It has targeted military general, the chief, the Hossein Salami, he has been killed, and not only him, but other military commanders have been killed. Nuclear scientists have been killed. So it's a clear declaration of a full-scale war. Yes, the United States is trying to contain this war and by saying that it's not involved. But trust me, this could not have happened without some kind of intelligence consent or approval of United States, because Israel is not in position to protect itself without the support from United States, both military and intelligence support. Also, let me tell you that, because your question was on Iran's retaliation, so expect massive retaliation, although Iran has already started retaliation by sending drones to Israel. That's what the news reports are saying. But expect a very long war here, because and Netanyahu has also said that very clearly that is not one-day war. So he says that it's a preemptive strike, but again, it's going to be a very long-term conflict in the region, and expect a wider military conflict in the region, because the moment Iran is attacked, all the proxy forces in Yemen or Hezbollah in Lebanon or Hamas in different places, they all would be involved in this war. They'll all start attacking. At the moment, the only saving grace is that United States is trying to distance itself, but as Iranian leader Ayatollah Khamenei has said that US will also be targeted. So what I'm seeing is a very dangerous conflict in the region between the two very potent forces, but other regional powers are also likely to get involved. Iran would be supported by Hezbollah, Hamas, and Houthis, apart from some other religious support. But Israel will also have some kind of support from Saudi Arabia, and Jordan will try to play a neutral thing. And also the negotiation which was going on between the United States and Iran on the nuclear issue, that's completely off now. So we are witnessing a very long-term conflict in the region.
Long-term, Mr. Kumar, because such wars don't end that soon, because we have seen that happening with a war like Russia and Ukraine. And now we have the comments coming in from Benjamin Netanyahu, where he says that Israel will fight Iran for as many days as it takes. What's your sense that for how long can this war be there, and what sort of a participation from United States can one expect, given the fact that for now they have clarified that they don't have any role to play?
In my view, this is going to be a long-term conflict for the reason that the way Iran has been attacked, the way it has been humiliated, the way Iran's major focus for the last Iran suffered for a long time because of sanctions. Iran suffered humiliation to develop its nuclear weapons, and now the nuclear weapons, the key element of its foreign policy, a key element of its military strategy, which it has been developing for the last 2 decades or so. So that has been targeted, and the military leader has been killed. So what I expect that Iran is going to retaliate with full potential, and the problem at this point of time is that geopolitical pressure is not working the way it might have worked. Trump might have claimed that he'll end the war in Gaza, but he has not succeeded. This is a complete failure of US policy where, forget about Iran, even the ally, which is Israel and the leader Netanyahu is not listening to United States. And as the reports are saying that US tried its best to kind of contain this war, tried its best to kind of avoid this kind of situation. But Netanyahu found the right time, a right opportunity to attack Iran. And Netanyahu attacked for several reasons. First, because it wanted to stall the US-Iran negotiation which was going on, and Trump had claimed that they're close to some kind of agreement. So Netanyahu's strategy was to stall that kind of negotiation. Second, IAEA report came where it was said that Iran has developed enriched its nuclear program. It's enriched its uranium, and the nuclear is very close, just a few days or weeks away from developing nuclear weapons. So it thought that this is the right time. But more important at the structural level, what I can tell you that this Israel attacked because Iran is in the last 2 decades is at the most vulnerable point. The Hezbollah has been weakened, Houthis have been neutralized by the United States, and Hamas has also been maimed and damaged by Israel. So Israel thought that probably this is the right time, this is the most opportune moment for Israel to attack Iran, and that's why it did it. And now it's going to be wait and watch. We'll have to see that the way Iran is going to retaliate. Israel is a very small country, as you know. As Netanyahu, in his own speech, he was saying that Israel's size is the size of New Jersey, one of the city which is close to New York. So Israel is also under threat. Although Israel has a very powerful missile defense system, what do you call it, Iron Dome, etc.
Right.
But we have seen earlier that Iron Dome is not foolproof, and with several drone attacks, etc., it can be overwhelmed. So what I'm saying that the conflict is going to continue for quite some time. Yeah.
Right, Mr. Kumar, point taken that the conflict is likely to persist, and if it does, and if it escalates, then perhaps the Strait of Hormuz, which is one of the most vital waterway routes for the movement of oil, is perhaps going to shut down. Now, Israel and Iran, both the countries are important for oil. Now, with Strait of Hormuz also shutting down, how will it have a bearing on the oil prices, which have already ticked up so much? The oil prices are likely to remain elevated.
Yes, for the countries which are nearby, the country like India, and also for the other country, because that is the primary route for supply of energy from Gulf to other countries. And already there are indications that the price has gone up to 8 to 10%. American oil price has gone up. So expect a lot of price rise of oil, because the route of transport route would be disturbed. We already suffered because of Russia-Ukraine war. The price went up a long time back, but we found a alternative route, and Russia continued to supply. But this route is very important for all the countries in the world, and that route would be stopped. Have no confusion that route would be stopped. It would be impossible till the time active war is going on between the two states. It's very difficult to transport through that route. So it will impact the oil. It will lead to major inflation throughout the world. We are already, because of the Trump's tariff, etc. All the countries in the world, they are suffering. The global economy, which was expected to rise by 3.1%, now there are predictions that it will rise by 2.4, 2.5%. So the global economy is already under suffering because of Trump's tariff, and earlier Russia-Ukraine war, and now you have this conflict where the primary supplier of oil throughout the world, that should be disrupted. We cannot estimate exactly how much the price will go up, but yes, expect that energy price will certainly go up with this war between Ukraine, between Israel and
yes.
Iran.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kumar, for taking the time out and speaking with us and giving us a sense that what should one make of the escalations in the Middle East and for how long this can continue. Really appreciate that. But with this, viewers, it's now time to slip into a very short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more just on the other side.
पैसा लगाना है